All right, I want you to forget everything you've ever been told about making fancy shapes with your hands in the water. Swimming really comes down to two things: push and pull. That's it. Forget the S shapes, forget the keyholes, because all you do is complicate things and wear out your shoulders by doing these movements. What if I told you that by simplifying your stroke, you could take all that pressure off of your shoulders and put it into the big, powerful muscles that are actually designed to handle it? Your lats, your chest, your back. So let's dive into this. Swimming freestyle can be broken down into these two simple motions: push and pull. Think of it as like climbing a rope. When you climb, are you focused on intrinsic hand movements, twisting or shaping your hands? No, you're simply pulling yourself up, then pushing down to reach higher. It's the same in freestyle. You want each stroke to be straightforward and powerful. Now, when you're focused on just pushing and pulling, you engage those bigger muscles, like your lats, chest, and back, taking all the stress off of your shoulders. In fact, your shoulders aren't involved at all. Shoulders are smaller and more prone to injury when overworked, especially with the classic S shape or the keyhole pattern that many of us were taught in the early 90s. It looks nice, but the cost on your shoulders isn't worth it. Imagine climbing a rope. You're reaching up, you're grabbing hold, and you're pulling yourself up by engaging your core and back muscles. You're not lifting with just your biceps or your shoulders. Instead, you're using everything, your entire body, to support that motion. In freestyle, the motion is almost identical. You're reaching out in front of you, grabbing hold of the water, and pulling yourself forward by activating these powerful lats and chest muscles, not your shoulders. The S shape and the keyhole techniques, they take that natural power out of the motion. By trying to do too much with our hands, you're essentially holding yourself back from using the big muscle groups that really make a difference. Let's talk about the classic freestyle drill, Catchup. For years, this was the drill everyone did to improve their technique. But here's the truth: it's a little outdated. Not even top swimmers like Ian Thorpe, who was renowned for doing this one drill over and over again, would use this technique today. If he were racing, he would try different drills to master his speed. Why? Because it teaches you to delay the natural rhythm of your stroke, make it harder to build speed and power. Instead, I recommend that you use single arm freestyle, where one arm stays by your side while the other works through the stroke with a natural rotation. This keeps your rhythm going, helps you focus on the push and the pull, and eliminates that dead space where you're just waiting to catch up to the other arm. You're moving more fluidly, efficiently, without disrupting your natural flow. This is one of my favorite techniques. When you're recovering your arm, think of it as a swinging through the air, not lifting. Lifting your arm creates tension in your shoulder, making you work harder than you need to. But when you swing your arm, you're allowing momentum to help carry that arm forward, reducing tension and letting your body move more efficiently. Think of it like a pendulum. When you swing, you're moving with the water's natural rhythm, allowing each stroke to connect with the next without forcing it. It's a smoother, faster, and less tiring way of swimming. By focusing on the pulling and pushing of each stroke, you're engaging all those bigger muscles, the lats, chest, core. You're using your body's natural strength to propel you forward. This is how you gain power without exhausting yourself. So by the end of your workout, instead of feeling like you have shoulder fatigue or any tightness in your shoulders, you'll notice that your core and your lats have done most of the work. So here's what I want you to try the next time you're in the water. Forget the S shape, forget any complicated hand movements or arm movements, and focus on your push and your pull. Keep your shoulders relaxed, Engage your core and let your bigger muscles do the lifting. Trust me, when you simplify it down to just those two things, a push and a pull, you're going to feel faster, more powerful, and way more in control of your stroke. You'll feel like you're swimming in a tube inside of a tunnel. You won't be wobbling around, shifting your movement from one side of the lane to the other. You'll be in a straight, narrow path, moving forward at all times. Give it a shot. And if you've been finding this information helpful, hit that like and subscribe button for more tips on how to make your strokes count every single time. Until next time, I will see you in this video right here.